What's the most terrifying, we need to leave now moment you've ever experienced? Years back, I was walking into a bank. As I pushed on the door, I locked eyes with a teller inside. She was looking at me, shaking her head no. I then saw a person with a gun was robbing the place. I quickly backed up, ran to my car, and called 911. Someone may have shit in my pants, not sure who though. Hiking in the mountains, sun was setting, and we heard this low, guttural growl that just vibrated through the trees. No idea what it was, but the hair on my neck stood up, and we booked it down that trail faster than I thought possible. Felt like something was hunting us, and it wasn't friendly. Driving in Mexico, north of Monterrey. I was in a big Suburban and suddenly feel this bump from behind. Look over to see a taxi with two guys in the front. They were waving for me to pull over. I noticed there was no backseat. I immediately thought nope, not pulling over to end robbed, raped, and shot in the desert. I floored it and left them behind. The Seoul Halloween crowd crush in 2022. I was there with my friends, surrounded by dead people. It took us about 5 hours to leave the scene. I still can't get over it. RIP to the victims. Heard shooting while on a walk on a park. Something about being in a group of people running in desperation really makes you feel like prey, and your primal instincts just take over. European tourist in New York. Took a taxi to the wrong neighborhood without knowing. When we got out of the taxi, there was a group of men sitting on a staircase in front of a house. They noticed us and immediately started nodding their heads like nope, you're at the wrong place. So we left immediately. Shooting in the parking lot of a mall. Everyone bum rushed in the opposite direction, which for me and about 24 people was inside an Apple store. We all ran into the closet of the store until we got the all clear. Apparently it was a couple of idiots fighting over a parking space and not some mass shooter. It was scary though. Encountered a pedophile while playing on the playground when I was about 9. This being the 80s and me being the oldest, I had to round up my 2 younger siblings and convince them we really needed to get home without alerting the guy that we thought he was a weirdo. My mom called the cops when we got home, and they caught the dude. We had to go to the station and ID him and everything. When my house caught fire, my son was still in bed, asleep, and I had to almost drag him out. Huge relief when fire and rescue arrived. We were all safe though. Some damage to the house, but nothing that couldn't be fixed. Hurricane Katrina warnings.